Hello, hello. Hey,
Hey, how's it
good
going?
morning. Well, a little bit
Morning.
messy. Well, not much, but I was just loading your game. Hang on a second.
Sure.
There is some there is some work done in my flat right now, so that can be distracting. That's a cheap excuse when you lose a game, I guess. I see your game now. You're playing black and you're fighting a co,
Yes, that's correct.
and if you win it, it's a huge kill. Wow, you
Yeah,
became a monster.
a little bit.
Poor guy.
But I'm struggling to find co-threats that are big enough. I don't really think there are any.
Hang on a second. Let me just uh, put the chat aside. All right, it's your turn, huh?
Yep.
That's a large dragon. You can kill the top group if you play something like N19. Probably he will give you that. It's a small one, but you don't have any other contract, right? Or nothing.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
really.
a
I
9Q
was.
monster indeed. Yeah, you can also try E4 attach, but he'll ignore because when you go E3, he can still live in the corner at D3. So you
Yep.
better kill the top. It's something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll answer. He also has some local threats. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he answered.
Yeah, because he can play S4 and several more co-treasure.
Mhm. Yeah, I have to respond, right?
Yeah, you have to. It's 3 against 3. Now
Yep.
he's down to 2 liberties. I think he'll answer many threats. You can also play O12, because if you kill those 6 stones and the surrounding territory, it's like more than 20 points.
Oh.
He'll answer. Lot of dust in my room. I'll probably cough a lot. T3.
Yep.
Then, dun, dun, dun. What else? Ah, you can simply push G14, then you push again, G13 if he doesn't answer, and then you Hane, H12. Yeah, that's a threat. G14.
G14.
Okay. Actually, you're 9Q plus, so it shouldn't take long to get back to 8Q, I guess. Take.
Yeah, I've been playing pretty strongly lately, so.
Oh, that's nice. For him, it's big to play K3 to surround the incentives, so maybe you should just turn here
Okay.
and let him leave. Anyway, it's only 3 points life. Pretty painful. And then you can play somewhere else again. Bottom, it's interesting. Jump H3 or even invade the corner. Ah, you should try C3. Let's see how he reacts.
Yeah, let's try
Let's
it.
test him. He's got 2 options, D3 or B5. Of course, he has fighting spirit, and now he dies all over maybe. E2.
B2?
No, E, as in Ethan.
Oh, okay,
Game on.
okay. I was like, that sounds weird.
Yeah, B2, it's not the right direction. But B2, it's actually a good point when you need to leave later. Now push and cut, and then we'll see. Then we see which stones he will give up. If he blocks, you cut immediately. And then B2, it's a vital point, but you don't make 2 eyes with B2.
Okay.
Go out. And then you can cut him G3. Oh, wait. Pam, pam, pam. Take away a liberty at D3 or B2 or B3.
B3? Oh, D3.
Sounds like a hole in the wall. That's true. Find adjustments. of my new doors. If you block, he's got 1, 2, 3 liberties. Atari, Atari, go out. Yeah, you can block. Because even if he goes Atari, you can come out and have enough liberties there.
Mm-hmm.
This invasion was more successful than expected. Heal Atari again. You can only escape. You don't even have to read moves ahead. Every time you play something, it's only one option. So that
Yeah.
makes the game easier.
For sure.
So actually the code set was really big, this K3. It helps a lot. Because if he goes Atari and then he pushes again, this direction, this is wrong. But what can he do? Now what?
I need to
You need
probably
to
extend it.
expand the liberties, huh?
Yeah, so G7?
Yeah, G7. That's good direction.
Yeah.
It works either way. Uh-huh.
And I can just block, right? Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, you can block, but I was thinking maybe it's interesting to kill the centers. Yeah, just block. He's still very short on liberties.
Mm-hmm.
He can try a monkey jump in the corner, A2, but it doesn't bother you so much. Push one more. Expand the liberties and try to separate. Oh, this card doesn't work.
Yeah, I can just Tari up. No, wait.
C8. Capture. Set up a ladder.
Yeah.
It works perfect. This is the first game today? Or you...
It's my third game today.
Wow, that was quick.
I won my first one pretty handily. The second one turned into a giant co-fight, and I made a couple mistakes, so I lost. And
so and this is a sure win, huh? Yeah.
Yep.
I just replayed the first few moves here, and white played Q10 instead of attacking the corner. That's not so great, because he allowed you to take the second Shimari. Look at this move. What to do? Don't start from Atari. It doesn't work anymore if you play C4.
Right.
Because he will connect and then you gotta block B2.
Okay.
D7. What about D7? What was wrong with it? And now what?
Probably A2.
Yeah.
Just
make some eyes in the corner.
Yeah.
What to do if he tries C1 and then he wants to connect E1?
I can play D1.
He tries it. Yeah, you can go D1. That's good. Actually, you could also play C2 or you could play B1, and when he plays E1, you go D1, the throw in and Atari from the outside. Have you seen my PandaNet game yesterday?
I haven't looked at it yet.
It was pretty much like your game.
Email,
Very intense. Wait a second. Whoa, aggressive move. You have two options to defend here. Either go down or capture the stone.
Yeah, I was gonna say just drop.
Yeah, descend is good. Keep your opponent separated all the time. Let's see the score in this game.
I have a feeling I'm quite ahead. White doesn't really have territory anywhere.
You're ahead by 81 points.
Oh, jeez.
Yesterday in my game, when I counted at the end, just before my opponent resigned, I had like 80, 85 points total. And I was maybe 20 points ahead. Between 15 and 20, roughly. But you're not 81 ahead. It's amazing. He died too much on the left side.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can target this group in the top one, middle top, J13. But probably you gotta separate though. You should start an attack from J4. If you play Atari J4, you're threatening to cut him H4, and then you separate those groups in the middle somehow. Moves around K10, and then you're hitting the vital point H12, and maybe some of those large groups will die.
Yep.
But it's impossible to cut D17. So hard to kill the top, but maybe you can kill the other one. Anyway, for now it's White's turn, so let's wait and see. I'm planning to kill many groups, but he'll resign before that happens.
Yeah. Oh, White is taking their time.
Maybe he wants to lose on time now.
Perhaps.
That's painful for both colors. I remember you had at some point like 28 viewers some sessions ago. Just connect, yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, a week or so ago I had around 50. It was really surprising.
Wow, that's nice. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, it was super nice.
No, you rushed. You could play Hane.
I did rush.
Yeah, you could play Hane F9, and when he connects, he puts himself in Atari.
Okay.
We gotta make your account more famous somehow. Maybe after I finish my Twitch session, you can become the host or something. And,
sure.
And continue playing with 9 Qs instead of 3 or 4 done. And you have 100 viewers.
For about 30 seconds.
No, more. They enjoy seeing some murders on the Goban. Doesn't matter who dies faster.
So maybe the J4 now?
No, wait. Yeah, J4, yeah. He died in Gote, this guy, it's nice. I kept looking if it's interesting to capture F9. Soon. Oh, he connected that. Now you just cut him. H4. So okay. Yeah, so this K3 was really the important point in this fight. Then the greedy move would be J5. So play J3. Play the proper move.
Okay. I had my mouse over J5. I was ready
for the greedy move. Huh? If you play that move, he can go J3 and K2, and then maybe he forces you to leave small, and he also leaves. Like these, those stones die. Now you should capture the 4. Just play F9. No more Aji in the center, and you're super strong, and you can chase the other groups. So let's see now. Over 100 points.
Now I'm looking at a move like...
wait. Now it's a dangerous, a critical moment in your game. You're leading by 126 points. So this is the time where you don't have to start any co. This would be a fatal error. Just connect.
Yep.
Here he can try a Tetsuji with A15. He played the wrong one. You gotta connect. B14. And then throw in. When you connect like this, you don't have to play... Actually, you don't have to throw in right away. Yeah, you better kill the center, huh? I like the throw in though. Play A15.
A15, okay.
Yeah. Show him this technique and then Atari from behind.
Right.
So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. You have 1, 2, 3. You can ignore actually and attack the center. Too late.
Oh,
he gave up when
rose
126 behind. Okay,
Yeah.
nice guy. Are you going to load it to have a look at the beginning real quick?
Sure, we can do that. We'll close that.
Let's see his first mistake and your first mistake.
You. That's game. Okay.
Let me know when you load the review, so
Yep,
I can
loaded.
find you here. 9Q. Hang on. I see it. Observe. So yeah, play the moves. Also put the coordinates on, or you see them already?
Yeah, I see them already, but do you need me to put them on for you?
Yeah, you gotta play the moves because I don't think you can give me control here.
Right.
So I'll stop you when you can play a better move. Sorry for the background noise. It will probably take another, I don't know, half an hour. No idea. Here is where white went wrong. Go back 2 moves. Instead of Q10, he should attack the corner. Q5 or R5. Usually it's Q5, the high approach. But R5 it's also possible, or R6. Because like this, you just have to play Q5, yeah, or any other move. These R5, R6. So when he plays Q5, usually you go R5. The thing is, he doesn't have to allow you take a second Shumari, a second corner enclosure. So now you pull back, then he plays Q7 or Q6. Recently Q7 more often. Then you just extend O3. Or of course you can play modern stuff like R8. You will see that in my game. And then white just extends R11. This is the classic follow-up. And then you approach once at R13 with the idea to invade R8. So this move is most of the time Sente. White will jump out to P11 to prevent the invasion. And now you're Sente, so you can play on the left side. C10 or C14, F17, one of these. Yeah, this is a very balanced Fuseki. Okay, back to the original game. It's good to remember this kind of follow-up. It happens quite often.
Yeah, for sure.
So now you took another Shimari, very nice, and he needs to extend from that Q10. R6 was good. Yeah, K4 is also a big point. Good direction to play C6. And then you should slide here. When he played, instead of jumping to D9, you can just slide B4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And normally he would just block C3 and then you extend C9. But white can also try, yeah, this is the basic pattern. And now maybe he'll extend on the right. But when you slide B4, go back to more moves. He can also play C7 attach or C8 to go for the outside influence here.
Yeah, I was figuring since white already has kind of the extension at K4
but
that they would ignore the corner.
Yeah, you take the corner C3. It's fine. It's a good Joseki actually. Because you take territory everywhere. You already have 2 corners, so like this you take the third one, and you'll take Sente. He has to continue with C5. Let's play this Joseki out.
Okay.
C5, you block. No, not C4, C5. No, undo.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, he has to push, then you block. Then he can cover D6. And then you Hane D7.
Oh, okay.
Then Atari C7. And now let's check the ladder. Does it work? You gotta connect here.
Yep.
So if the ladder works, he will play E7. But if it doesn't work, he has to extend E6. And in this case, it doesn't seem to work because you have P17. Well, let me read it out. Yeah, that's right. So now there's a lot of Aji on the left side because of this D7. At some point, you can approach D10 or so. But anyway, you got the corner in Sente. So there is some Aji on the left side. And now you can play F17, for example. F17 and he protects D14, then you extend K16. So if you look all over the board, I think here he will play high D14 because he's quite strong on the left side. Low, it's always okay for territory, but playing on the 4th line, he comes into the middle, and most of his stones are facing the center, so he's going to play for influence. And now, yeah, like that. And if you look all over the board, it's much nicer for black overall. You got the top side, 3 corners. You can also invade C17 later, so it's unclear. Maybe you will even get the 4 corner. Then on the right side, he needs something like R13 or Q13. Otherwise, you extend again. So white is not so happy. He loses this game. And here you can extend M3. M3 or M4.
Gotcha.
So he's only developed on the left side and a little group on the right. And you got a nice top side, this lower area, and the lower left corner. But okay, let's say lower left corner, it's equals Komi, so we don't even count that. But every time you play a sequence on the board, you should try a rough estimation, how it looks overall. And that way, you know if you have a better opening, or if you're behind, or if you need to invade, or you can just play calm and secure your areas. So, okay, back to the game. Let's see where you messed up. Left side went well for you. So he extended D9. That's okay. It's playable. And now he played in the top. He shouldn't. He should have played C11 here to put some pressure on your left side group. And now you play C14. That's good direction. And after he jump, you can play 2 ways. You can slide. That jump is also possible. But how about you just slide B16 instead of jumping? Yeah, he blocks the corner. C17. Whoa. They destroy more. and now D12. D12 this time. Normally you play C11, but in this case you already have D9, so you play Kema and try to build on the 4th line. That looks slightly better.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
okay.
Let's see what happened in the actual game.
Sure. Jumped.
Oh yeah, he invaded immediately. I'm not sure about this slide. You can enter C17, so you better leave it like that. I think you could attack the stone immediately, but E12, that's an interesting move. Because if you play E12, you're coming on top of this single stone, and then he'll push E11, and then you can Hane. And when you Hane in the head of 2 stones, it's difficult for him to make shape. So he has to play an empty triangle. If he plays now F10, yeah, it's painful, but he has to. And now you jump again, G14. And the idea is, yeah, 1 space jump, G14. You don't just connect, because you want him to cut there. With G14, you play it's a light shape for you. You're threatening to invade the top, and if he cuts F12, you just play Atari and then squeeze. Play the cut, F12. Many Q players would cut immediately. And then G12 here, Atari. Then cover, G13. I mean, he goes out, it's Atari. F13, then you play G13. And then he goes F10. And or this one, okay. But he can Atari first, usually. And then when he tries to escape, you just Atari. So you connect. And that's too painful for white if he tries to escape here. At E13, because you will go D13 and then F14. So his shape is just a dumpling. And maybe it even dies. So no, Atari D13 first. Squeeze play. Play it out so you remember the technique or the tactic. Like that, yeah.
Yep.
And then all this group looks like a grape, which is going to die soon. Yeah. Maybe next you just play G9 and that's it. Difficult for that group. So he'll be in trouble. And then you can decide if you want to invade the corner of C17 or you want to invade H17. You're strong enough to invade everywhere. That's why you shouldn't slide. That's a bit too submissive.
Gotcha.
When you slide and then go back to the original game. He could punish you a little better here after you slide 2 times. So he invaded. Yeah, then you play the slide, then you play this slide. Okay, now stop for a second. Instead of this C10, he should peep D13.
Okay.
Then use that to just peep once. You gotta connect. Then he can play b12 to sacrifice one stone. And in a few moves, he makes a pretty good shape. You gotta take the stone, c12. This sequence is forced. And now he cuts, c11. He gives you one. No, the other way.
Oh, sorry.
If you play c13 and Atari, there is no follow-up for white there. So now b13, you must take, because otherwise,
B13.
yeah. And then Atari, b10. No. B10.
Oh, sorry.
That stone you don't want to save as white because it was just Kikashi, this d13, right. So it can die. And now you gotta take. And then he makes good shape at c9. And all of a sudden your 3 stones, which were pretty strong earlier, now they are floating. You gotta pull back at d8, and then he jumps and you also jump. So he punished you, and now he jumps f11. Because these 4 stones are running, and that was originally your Moyo. And now he played 2 moves like d13 and b12 to sacrifice it, and he separated. He split your Moyo in a couple of moves. So this is the way white can counter-attack a little bit. But now you also jump. Maybe you play something like g7, then he jumps again. But it's a running battle. So, and it still feels a little bit low. If you look on the left side, these b16 and b11, they don't look so good. Instead of cut, f12, first variation. Oh, he will never cut f12. That was just to illustrate the squeeze technique. So let's go back to that variation. Why should just turn and go out? So invade again. No, the other variation, undo. The other variation was e12. I think you have the trigger. Push, then Hane, then turn, then you jump. No, instead of cut, he will just turn. F10. To run out. And then you Nobi. And then he can push again or jump. Maybe push one more time, it's okay. Then you Nobi again. And then he jumps maybe around f6. Because that surrounds your group on the left, so it can put some pressure.
Oh, I see.
Now here you can play something like b11. But anyway, his group is out, so he still split your left side. But you also have a pretty fine group playing this h11 to get ahead, and you're strong enough to invade the top now. You can play h17 and it's difficult for... Yeah, this is the way to go out. For white. But anyway, it's painful for him to have this empty triangle at d11. Anyway, the point is, you don't want to play moves like b16 and b11 to fix the shape right away. You want to leave other options for later in the game if possible. So keep it open and flexible. So back to the game. I think this was the area where you didn't play so great. I mean, it felt a bit submissive. Oh, but now you cut him and he's in trouble again. Atari, very good, yeah. Wait a second, can you do something else here? Atari. No, it's fine. It's okay. He has to Nobi. Very good. Oh, you could Atari first and then connect. Go back to moves. Yeah. Instead of connecting directly, you should Atari first at G11. He makes a strange shape. He has to connect. I mean, to go out. And that's like a Tetris formation. That's square. And then you play E15. And now his group looks a little more in danger. He has to go out G14 or G13 to avoid the net. And now you can push once, E16 and then Atari. So you finish in center, E16. And when he blocks, you play Atari C16. And he connects and now you're center. And you can play whatever you want. Probably on the right side, Q12 or R12. That single stone you can attack immediately. Alright, let's see what happened after that. So he didn't punish you on the left side. Now he's punished again. Okay, you play that move, he connected. Pretty much the same. Now you can still jump G14 to separate his groups. Yeah, you shouldn't let him connect here. You should jump out. And that's why it's better to push an Atari. Because There's also a cutting point at f17. But this is big. Jump. What can he do?
Okay.
He has to run. He has to turn g11. And then you must jump f9. Table shape. Then he'll attach once, g9. Which you will probably Nobi. And then he'll play somewhere else. This group is hard to catch for now. So he can play r13. And after that, you have time to go m17. And if he goes n17, you extend on the right. Those 2 points are Miai, to extend in the top or extend on the right side from the Shimari. So you shouldn't rush. All right.
Gotcha.
Back to the game. But anyway, when he covers here and he tries to link at f14, it's no big deal because it's Gote. And then you got the extension on the right. Very good. And he has to extend, but that's small. Actually, he shouldn't play r8. It's better for him to play o3 or n3, because when he plays o3 and you go q8 or r8, but I guess you'll go q8, not too many stones on the third line, he can play Kosumi p11, and those 2 stones are easy to handle for him. This is a move to keep you separated, so r10 won't work.
Gotcha.
And now you'll probably play some attacking move, huh? n11, or maybe o10, or nothing, invade m3, or Keima p13, but you want to chase him with a cap move, like n11.
Okay.
Yeah, now he'll jump out, or Keima q13 to separate, and it's a totally different game, but still good for black.
Yeah, totally.
It's looking promising for black. But the actual game is even better. You got this extension, which is nice direction. You can Hane first. You could play q13. Wait a second. Hane, q13.
Okay.
After he plays Nobi to go up, p12, then you go r11. Creates a cutting point. And then if he blocks, you can even push and cut immediately. So maybe he'll play something like p9 to stay connected.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because if he's the same, even if he plays q11 or r10, the exchange q13 for p12, it's a positive exchange for black. So you get stronger on the right side, you make more territory there. All right, let's see the game. Also, another way to attack this group, before you extend m3, I mean, instead of letting him play q12, right after he extended r8, you can play s10 to take away the base.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And now maybe he'll play the same, q12. But when he plays q12, you can think about the wedge. You can still play Hane q13, it's fine. The easy way. Then I guess here he will play just that one. But he can also play r11. Anyway, you can play r11 now. And then again, he needs some shape. And his shape this time will be p8. Because if you push and cut, we have the same kind of squeeze like we saw in the top left. You will never push and cut here. He will Atari, Atari, Atari. You can play it out just to get used to the squeeze sequence. So p10, and then Atari from the left, Atari again. You keep Atari all the time. And create another grape formation. Not a grate, just a grape. And Atari again.
Yeah.
And then connect. Maybe, probably you don't connect. You play p6. This is too painful for black. So you will never cut like this. That's why it's a light shape for white to connect indirectly with p8 instead of just solid. This is something to remember, because these kind of shapes are more resilient, both for white and black, when you try to leave to try a jump like this and be lighter. All right, go to the original game for a few more moves, and then we beat somebody from scratch.
Okay.
So Nobi, you can push again after Nobi, because R10 gives him some ice shape, some base, instead of Hane. You see, now when you played Hane Q13, he could also Hane. I mean, he wouldn't go P12. That's why you gotta start from Hane.
Okay.
All right, so you Hane instead of playing R10 and Nobi, then he turns and now you're sent. Whew, invasion. That's a bit too much. He could just play Atari, F15, F15, which you probably answer, and then surround with J16. He should do that instead of,
Oh, yeah.
and then you just die. If he jumps, you can play K18 and try to connect up or down. But if he plays Atari and Kosumi, there is no way for that stone to escape. So you are supposed to die with that stone. It's too dangerous to invade when he has so much thickness around, and you don't even need to. You can actually play something on the bottom, like H4, H3, or you can play some jumps in the middle, trying to attack this right side group. For example, you start with a move like N13, and you don't have to invade the top because you're ahead, so there is no reason to invade. You invade when you're behind, and you can play a move like attaching K16 to stay connected to your stones. Yeah, this one will probably force him jump something like N10 because he's not completely alive, so he'll jump out. Then you play a move like K16, attach and pull back. Just attach because you're connected. Then he Hane, J16, and you pull back. And now he has to Nobi up or connect solid J17, otherwise you cut and start taking some points. And even like this, you can cut, and this is good, but you don't have to cut right away. Or he connects solid. Anyway, you reduce like this his top territory and make it even over concentrate. He either Nobi or he plays J17. And then you can play H4. That's nice.
So after that, H4?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he tries H3, you just cut J3 and connect K3. And now play K3. So you start building territory on the bottom. And now he's running a little bit with those two stones in the middle.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry too much because his top territory is not enough. Hello, sir. Complicated name to read. Is that Indian? It's
I don't know. I always say it
Rari, or it's Alro Charari.
I assumed it was Alro Charari.
It's an L or an I, the second letter?
I think it's an L.
But those three letters are capital. So it looks like air O something. I know it's pun. That's easier. That's much easier to read. Or pam. Okay, so back to the original game. You played Invasion and it worked somehow. How did you cheat with that Invasion? Yeah, you played that. Hello, Mr. Raul. Yep. That's easier for me to spell than the Aero Charari. Oh, that was all Sente. Impressive. That's how he made only twice there. Okay, good. You don't have to turn because the turn is not Sente and it's very dangerous. You should just turn L15 to protect against the cuts. If he plays H18, it doesn't matter because he's alive already. And that area, no, yeah, you can play that too. But I was thinking L15 because even if he cuts, put L15 on the board. So when he cuts M16, you play a net or Atari Pak. You can play Atari first. M15, he goes out, and when he turns, he dies. Yeah, just Atari, and it's finished.
Doesn't that put my stones in Atari though?
Yeah, but you connect, and when he turns, he dies faster. Right. How can he escape with those two? Yeah, you just Hane, and he keeps going to the right, and he dies bigger. It's nice to make your opponent kill himself more if you can. Force him into all kind of situation where he has no escape, and then oops, he gives you more. But it happened actually later in the game. So let's go back a little bit. He could punish you here. Instead of playing J15, he should cut right away at M16.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the other way, because this is too obvious. If he cuts M16, now when you go M15, he can let you have that stone and cut on the left. So now he goes J16, yeah, you take or you connect. Either way, he's happy. Maybe, yeah. And then J15. No. Kill more.
Sorry.
Because if he connects here, J15, and you connect h16, he can Atari 3 stones and your group in the top dies anyway.
Right. I see.
So that's how he could punish you.
Gotcha.
Nice. So back to the original game. You turn with hopes that nothing will happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, and now you took Gote. Okay. Then he took Gote also. Oh, there's a better move. Instead of playing H19, which is obvious that you're going to kill him next, you play G19, George 19, threatening the same thing.
Okay.
Because next you start the code J19. So he plays J19, and from this move you go all the way to D18. So it's like a reverse monkey jump, more or less.
Right. Okay.
You start from the first line to go to the second. Then he protects D17. Then you play somewhere else. That was just reducing. Somewhere else, probably H4 again, or jump in the middle, M5. You don't have to let him build too much in the center, because his stones, if they connect all over the middle, like he turns H11 and he forces you to answer, and he plays few more moves in the middle, M5 and so on, then he starts to create a moyo. So M5, you gotta come early enough into the center to prevent his big moyo forming.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So go ahead a little bit more with the actual game.
Yep.
In the end you took center there. You turn, very good. Protect the cutting point. Then Hane, okay, good. Then push, also good. P14 is questionable. You don't really need it. Instead of that move, you should just Hane in the center, L12, to threaten a double Atari. Hane, and after Hane, he must protect K13. If he blocks, you have a double Atari, so he's not happy about it.
Right.
And then you can peep, O12. Because anyway, a move like P14, it's no gain for you. When you play P14, he defends. But when you play this one, he connects. So that's the kind of formation where you don't gain anything. When you play P14, he connects O13. When you play O13, he connects P14. So you better play here and jump O10 and attack the whole thing.
Okay.
And then he needs to run out maybe P8. Then you play 2 more moves. And like this, no more moyo in the center. No, video. Yeah. Excuse me a second.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, Keima, very nice. Yeah, you need to connect your stones. Then he will probably jump again, O5, then you protect O3, and the territory, it's solid.
Okay.
Let's see how he died with the first big group. How it became co on all this right side. Now you gotta go back more to
back a little
P14,
farther,
I think. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Nice vital point is O11. And the jump also very good. Then the peep, fine. And then Keima. Oh, you could Keima. You don't have to play this move. Because this one, it's easy for him to separate. Yeah, when you play Keima, it's finished. He will probably turn, you block, he Hane, you cut, and that's it. He's surrounded. So now the way for white, yeah, this is just surrounded. And now the way for him to leave is to play S9. If he plays S9, okay, he can play that one, you surround, but he can play S9 directly. Yeah, and now S9. And when you go S7, he goes S11. When you go S11, he goes S7. Or he can attach S6 and pull back. But you'll play S9, it's a nice Suji, so he creates one eye, either S11, S7, oops. But he can also, you can also play, I mean, white can also play S6 directly. So undo this S9 and attach. Now S6, S5, sorry.
Yep.
Then there are some cutting points. There is a peep, so black needs to play R5. Or maybe P5. Yeah, it's fine. And then he needs another move to leave. Or he's alive already? Yeah. Actually, he can also go down S10 to increase the space. Or Hane and connect. Yeah, so it shouldn't be a call. Oh, I realize he can push first. Q15. And if you block, he has Atari and go down. Yeah, he can start from Q15 here. Push. So you can block. You gotta go S14. If you block, he will cut and go down. So you gotta play S14. That's a nice move to keep connected. He will push again. R15. Block again. Then R14. Then Hane, Atari, and then play this out. No. S15 for you.
Oh, okay.
Because after the push, it's obvious you gotta block. Yeah, Atari, then Hane, S11. Then you block S12 or T12. Now he goes Atari T12, and then he plays S9. So this is like the maximum life he can get instead of just call as it happened in the game. But he still loses the game because you have a lot on the lower right corner, top right corner, and then you can still invade H4. With all that thickness, I feel K4 will die. So it's still good for you.
Okay. Interesting. I had no idea that White had so many options to punish my moves. That's kind of scary, actually.
He should Skype me faster. now he push and he should push again. But cutting, it's okay. He could push first to create more. No. Wait. Undo. I mean, if he starts with P7, you block, right? You don't want him to penetrate this area. And then he can go Atari N7, so you connect. Then Atari N9. Auzi, Diana vorbește cu băieții cu cablurile. And then O10. Vezi că e umblat acolo. Zile că n-ai semnal, știi? And now you got a counter Atari. N10. And then he takes and then Atari again. Oh, give me 1 minute, please.
Sure.
Hello? I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. So, if we go back to the sequence in the actual game, he didn't play all those pushes.
Right.
Okay. Then when he cut, instead of playing that move, undo. Yeah, my kid wants to watch cartoons. What can I do about that? And now M8, just extend. So imagine all those other exchanges were played, like push, Atari, and so on. So you gotta go out. And those exchanges never happen, so they are like the invisible moves. And now he takes O10 and you do the same. Atari from behind and block. And then he has to leave. So it's actually good for him not to play those exchanges. That move is so painful. But actually he doesn't need that move because he still has S9 and all the way. I mean, P7 and attach S6 and so on.
Okay.
All right. So let's see how the call happened in this area. He pushed and... Oh, no. This is painful for black. You don't have to make that empty triangle. You gotta let him have the stone. Go back till up to Q6. Instead of Q6, you gotta Nobi again. O5. And then he will push again. Nu-i conectat, Diana. And then Nobi, O4. Da, explică-i. Bun. And now he goes R5. And you gotta give him those 2 stones to leave.
Oh, okay.
And then use the wall. Yeah, you have to play R4 here. Or maybe S3. Probably just R4, so it's Sente. Then he goes down. and then h4. And use the wall to damage this area. You still win big. Okay, let's see the call. I try not to interrupt, but every second move I see something better, so...
It's all good.
He's got no life yet. Instead of playing empty triangle, why you didn't jump directly to m6? When he turns like this, you just jump. Make a good shape.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Try to avoid those empties, especially when you don't need them. And now, yeah, he's in trouble. So you turn, he pushed. Okay. Oh, that's good. Connect, very nice. Ah, you shouldn't play that move. Just turn k3 directly. Because even if he plays Atari, he destroys that eye in center. And like this, you expand enough on the bottom to leave. If you play that move, he could block k3 and block everything center. And then try to leave.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, block. Aha, so this was the call. Wait a moment. It doesn't have to be a call. Or does it? How about you play t10? Let's read this out. If you play t10, he has to go... Oh, this is a problem. You cannot play it. Yeah, you can destroy the eye actually. He can play t11 here. Then you gotta play t9. Oh no, it's possible, huh? I was thinking he goes s8. Then you connect. Because if he goes t8, you just cut and force his eye. Then let's see if he plays Atari or he plays something else before. Puck, inside. Ah, wait, this is still okay for you. Ah, he will play Atari. S10. And then he goes, you connect. Puck. He goes R7. But here you gotta play a good move. Oh no, it's not okay for you anymore. So if you connect, sorry, you lose the semi S4. Ah, but you can play Atari. Oh, that's a problem for you. Because if you play S5, he's very sneaky here. If you play S5, he will play Atari first and then Kosumi. So he will go T6. You need to connect. And then he goes T4. No, not Atari. No.
Oops, sorry.
Atari is bad. Oops. Because now he has no follow-up. He will go T4. Just Kosumi. That's a Tesuji. You gotta take the stone. And then he'll play T2 to capture the 2 stones in the corner. And this automatically captures everything, because when you play S4, you put yourself in Atari. So he can actually leave, which means you had to play Atari T11 and fight the call. So that's why you couldn't kill him with a vital point and avoid a call. But there's a lot to read ahead, huh?
Yeah, I just played it intuitionally. I just Atari'd intuitionally.
Lucky Atari. Yeah.
I know, right?
Alright, T11. Oh, and then you didn't play the table shape. The block was risky, because he can Atari, go out, and then kill you bigger.
Right.
So S14 you should play instead of R15. And that's a good call threat for him, because when he takes the call, he can take again and kill more stones.
Yep.
Lucky again. 2 times lucky in this call fight. It's okay. Oh, no. The call is too big now. When you connect her, he can go out S13. He should have.
Yep.
And then make the call bigger. And now you take. Now he has to go for a threat. And he's got several. For example, he can play K3 now. He has many call threats here. Because even if you take another stone on the right side, you lose the bottom. So when he plays K3, you gotta answer. And you probably have to answer just K2. And then he takes the... Or this one, yeah. And then he's got more threats.
Yeah. I see.
Vorbește cu Mike, da. So, yeah. Makes the call more interesting. How it went in the
Yep.
actual game? In the actual game, it was only him dying. Ah, you took that stone. Okay. Well, you should take the call first. Because he answered, and then you take the call, and after he plays a call threat, you capture S13 when you have no local threats. Or no more threats there. Anyway, it was good. He had to go down, and I've seen the rest.
Yep.
Alright. Good. So you don't need to save this one.
What?
You have all the variations when you replay the video, I guess.
That's true. Yep.
Great. I can watch you play half game.
Okay, we'll start one game then. And I'm black again.
Okay, just a second. Let me find you here.
I'm just gonna play a 3-4 point.
Alright, I see the board. That's very polite. Okay. Now Q3. Another 3-4.
Yeah, sure.
You can play a little more aggressive now. Instead of taking Shimari P17 or O17, you can attack all the way F17.
Okay.
Wow, kick. That's not a great move.
I'll just extend. Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy to go up.
Yeah, my opponents do this a lot. And then I usually take the low 3 space
K17.
K17. Yeah. And then they did like a large knight enclosure.
Now block G18.
Yep.
Alright. What to do here?
Well, my opponent's already pincered, so I can take Q17.
Yeah, very good. Wow, another kick. How to punish this one?
Seems really aggressive.
Hane, up or down?
Hane over, so K16, I think.
Hane L18.
L16. L18? Oh, underneath, okay. Thanks for the host, Pinback and Krabigo. I think Pinback earlier.
So, what to do next?
Normally I would just like extend up to K16, but I guess I could
K16 is good.
else.
I think if you push M18, he will Hane first, so play K16 directly.
Okay.
And he's over-concentrated anyway, so you can take center right now. Look all over the board. Locate the big spots.
Okay, so I don't have to respond to this.
No, because he takes a stone. Well, it's not small. When you connect, he will jump into the middle because he doesn't have ice. But after he jumps into the center, you need another move on the right side. So you better don't take any action in the top. That group, it's impossible to kill. If you surround the group, he will play K18 and leave. If you play K18, he will jump out. So you can decide later.
Okay.
Your group is fine already, and you can look all over the place and find some big spots. Most open sides.
Sure, that'll probably be the right or the bottom. So approaching either like F3 or playing like R9.
F3. Attack.
Okay.
All the time. Wow, he likes this kick.
Yeah.
This time you can extend high. But before you extend, let's punish him a little bit. Play D5 and C3.
And straight into C3?
Yeah, let's see how he reacts. He might connect c4 or he goes Atari e5 and then you link under. Or he cuts here and he's in pain. Cut him. One cues.
Thanks for the follow,
do what?
Pepe15. Oh, I was thinking someone for the follow.
Yeah. But we were talking about Asian player on move 5. Ah, that attach, right. That's not so great. Here what? What next? Don't let yourself capture in the corner too easy. He's trying to kill you at c2.
Yeah, so I could take maybe d2 or
c2. If you play
c2,
d2,
probably.
he will go down. If you play c2 and he goes down, then you surround. So you gotta play the move he wants to play. And now he has to Atari e5 to go out. And then you can just link under at e2. Oh, like this you kill everything. e4 and that's it. So it's better to play c2 instead of d2. Yeah, you just take away a liberty and he's down to 2 liberties.
Oh,
and when he Hane, Atari, and Hane again. That's very easy to read. 3 moves ahead.
Yep.
Oh, what a corner White had 5 moves ago.
Yikes.
Nice. So now you're sent again. Let's see which direction to play. Left or right?
Well, I mean, the F4 group is kind of a wall, so I could play maybe N3.
Yeah, push him towards the thickness.
Okay.
R5? What about R5? R5 it's coming. So this move he wants to connect under.
So just
F2, yeah. White is too busy to play around R5, but black can try that. Or R6. Proper response to C3. He could connect C4 and allow Hane and then play D3 or D2. So now black is center. Where is big? You said something about the move on the right side. Q9, R9, something like that.
Yeah, R9 somewhere in there.
Yeah, you can play that.
It's good timing.
It's big.
Okay.
He entered and now you play R4 and then when he wants to extend, oops, it's occupied. Then he has to... Oh, what's the natural move here?
It's R12.
Yeah, pincer, take a base. Now what?
I have lots of options. Well, white's trying to surround me, so I could try and cut white.
Cut Q14, that's good. Oh. Cut early and often. Let's make him suffer a bit. Cut right away. It helps your corner. You can just link under and it's good enough. Yeah, if you go out, it's not so great. So S14, and if it takes directly, you play another move at R13.
Okay.
You could also, yeah, R13 Atari. Otherwise, he starts a code S13, not so great. So now we got some targets. These 2 stones are weak. The 3 stones on the bottom are pretty weak. But how about you play an invasion on the left side?
Like straight in the middle at C10?
Yeah, C10. Pretty good.
Okay.
Hard for him to capture this stone. But he'll probably cap. Oh, he likes those 2K. This time, Hane under again. B9. Because if he blocks, he also go Atari. He'll probably no B. Oh, that's painful. Atari. D9.
Wait, D... Oh yeah, I had it.
Well, we have some targets on the right side, but I don't know exactly how to attack them, so... I mean, well,
like
you can attack with N6 and so on. No, just D10. Connect solid.
Oh, okay.
Because if you play D11, he will peep, and then you still need D10. But if you play D11 and he goes E10, you don't need D11. Now just Atari. And then let's make some good shape. Oh, you can play an interesting move here. How about invade c15, then crawl and connect under, instead of just playing c12 directly. He will probably play like that. Then you push c14. Then you take away his corner potential. And now you link b13. So it's better than playing just c11 or c12.
Okay.
Then b12. That's a must. And if he cuts, which I guess he will, you can play e12. That's the vital point.
Number 12. Okay.
Because when he connects e13, you can also go d11 in cente. But you don't have to do it right now. Well, actually,
Okay.
you can. No, but no need. Just play in the corner. No, because he might play some moves around here, and then you push and you show him the snapback. If you play it now, d11, he will see you want to capture d13. So it's just a waste to play that exchange. You play it only when you need it. So b17 now. Just came in the corner. You took away all his corner, and he's happy he cut your group, but you live in the corner, and the outside group, it's also difficult for him to attack. So he's cut at c11 or c12. It's pretty much neutral. b16 here, only move.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, now is the time to play that d11. And then you just block f11.
Okay.
Sorry. So, what next? You gotta escape with that group.
Yeah. I'm looking at a move like f7.
f7, very good. And next?
And then I can just play f9.
Try g9.
I think.
No, g9.
G9.
Gamer.
Oh, okay.
f9, yeah. Much easier for him to cut. This one, even if he pushes f8 and he cuts, he's a little bit in trouble. Now with this move, he wants to attack your top a little bit. So you can capture that stone, or you can protect h16, or you can jump out k14 to step into the middle in the process while defending. Yeah, you should go out once.
Yeah, I like
k14.
k14.
Like this, you make sure he doesn't connect his groups into the center and form a moy or something. Push one more. The proverb says that strong players play straight line shapes. So you're becoming a strong player. Connect solid. Now let's see here. One space jump, h7. Here it's interesting to play j4 once and then k2 or attach l4. Or wait a second. Dun, 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 dun. Now you gotta attack his right side group. So q7 to make him heavy. Cum? Păi zi. Da? Zile cât îți aici. M6 now.
Just the cap.
Yeah,
Okay.
to separate. Hang on. He's in trouble with the top group. With this one on the right. So you need to set up some kind of splitting attack. Anyway, I'm curious how he reacts to j4 and then attach l4. Try to become a little stronger here and make sure he can't connect to the bottom group.
Okay.
That's just a probe. And then attach l4. Interesting. Let's Atari under and capture l2. separate like that and take a stone in a ladder. Then this group becomes the target too.
So K3?
K3 first and then L2.
Okay.
That gives you some profit while attacking. So he
Gotcha.
has to take J3, you just capture. So he doesn't have other forcing moves, and now he has to leave somehow. He might play K2, but that's a potential call. Connect solid. G7.
Oh, okay.
Separate, yeah.
Cut, yeah. And I don't have to worry because his stones are already dead, so...
Yeah, but actually, you have to worry a little bit. Because if he plays monkey jump and you just kill the 4 stones, then you're a little bit in trouble. But no,
okay.
it's no big deal for now. No, you're fine, you're fine. Even if he plays monkey jump, you can play B2, you're okay. I think you should try to escape and surround these bottom groups. So a Kma like K8, it's nice. Because you gotta go somewhere into the middle with that middle left group. So like this, you're inducing the jump to separate left from right. So it's very natural to play N8 here.
I see.
So that's how you set up the attack. You attack the east to kill the west. Let's see, you can surround here. I think you should surround everything with a move like M9 Kosumi, so he doesn't go out. You can also play L8, but M9 is much nicer looking. Because then it's easy for you to push Q9 and Hane, and his other group is surrounded.
I see.
And then when you play J2, this group just died. So to avoid the call. That's how we roll this morning.
Apparently so, yes.
But you set up the net like a spider. Oh, what a desperate move. Atari from the left. Then capture the stone. He gives you Ponuki. Powerful. Maybe he dies on the right anyway. If you go down S9, he's not in a good shape. Push once. L5. Then N5.
Okay.
Oh,
what?
Just block.
Oh, okay.
He thinks he can build some ice here, but it doesn't really work. Pull back or wait, Atari Papa. Actually, yeah, it's okay. I was thinking to play H6 first, and then if he goes Atari, connect. On this Atari, connect solid. Whoa. That's an aggressive hammering going on in this area. Atari. Play one Atari, N10. And then connect N5. If he turns, you block, then he goes Atari, you take. Yeah, now you just play N5, so those stones are alive.
Okay.
And if he cuts you at K9, you just take K10. How come I expected this move?
I don't know.
I knew he's desperate, so that's why he tried a cut. And keep going, J10. Atari connect. You can take, but then he'll Atari again. So play Atari.
Oh, okay. L10 then.
Yeah, because when he goes out, he has less liberties.
Right.
Then you can push to the right or push to the top and then jump. How we do that? Pak, pak, pak. Phew, they kill my neurons with noise here. Go O10.
Yes, yes, I see that the L6 cut is bad now.
Now jump and N12. Try to net him.
Oh, okay, I see.
Go Nobi several times. Actually,
Just
not
N13.
yeah. Push Nobi, and then we kill the right, I think, or everything. Aha. Cut first. J12.
Oh.
Cut where you can cut. He'll play Atari. Because he's got not too many options. Oh, he plays this one. Then you go Atari, K11. Pak. Nobi again. N14. Danger. Ah, block. Yeah, I guess he'll cut. So let's see here. If you jump, he goes Atari, then you turn, then you take this move. Okay. You need to jump. Q10.
Okay.
Because P11 is bad shape. But anyway, he will play Atari. Ah, he can squeeze you. I was wrong. You had to go P11.
Ooh.
Oopsie. Okay, so he can escape here. Maybe. Anyway, fight a little bit. Go out. He played well.
Sure.
Take the stone, yeah. Oh, this is too bad. Don't connect. Too late now. Okay,
yeah.
go out.
Whoops.
Nobi. And Nobi again. You have some liberties. Oh, but this was my bad. You shouldn't play that shape. You should just empty triangle. Okay, nice. We donate a little bit here. It's fine. Anyway, N16 also. Take more
okay.
liberties. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can connect R11. He will capture the group in the middle. It's fine. You don't win by 100 points. Maybe just 50. But the estimator doesn't know. Connect. And then, what a donation. And then it should kill everything in the top left. Okay, so he answered one more time. Oh, which means you can go out, huh? Oh no, wait, Pak. Ah, I thought it's a Seki, but it's actually not. No, you gotta kill the other group. So start from Atari, age 13.
Age 13.
The bottom is already dead, so now you can kill the top left.
Right.
And Nobi, age 14. Then capture the top stone, E18. Take it. And go down B18. Completely dead. Go out, push once, F15, and then turn. If he blocks, F14. Because the turn is Sente, and then you can false one or the other eye.
Okay.
What an illusion on the right side. Push one more, F14. So let me see the estimator now. You're 62 points, no more. Ah, the estimator thinks you're dead in the lower left. Take that stone at J14. Huh. Yeah, maybe you're only 85 points ahead. Okay, let's pay attention. Yeah. Pull back. Make a bamboo connection. F9.
F9. Okay.
Because if he plays H10, you gotta take the 2 stones. Now pull back again. E9. He just gave you more stones playing from the inside. Yeah, on the right it's impossible to make a seki, but it's good to play O16 and cut, so he plays several times inside. And you should block on the left side at B4. That's pretty big.
Okay.
But probably you won't have the chance because he resigns soon. So I'll let you finish the game from here. Oh wait, I don't. This is dangerous. Pak, Atari. Cut him, age 16.
H 16. Let's make sure that's H.
The attach.
And the number 16. Yep.
Cut him at the waist. Then separate G17. Tak. Now take away a liberty. Or play nothing. Hang on. Tak. Oh, you can ignore this. Yeah, just ignore. Let's cut him at O16.
Ooh.
I wonder if it will be a seki or he will capture you faster. Maybe he's greedy and just cut him and he goes down. But he shouldn't. He has to take away a liberty. And then when you take the call, he can play Atari. Ah, seki time. So take the call. He was greedy. And now it's a seki in call. And then you take away a liberty at Q16. Then he'll take the call and we need a threat. But we don't have. Because he's dead all over. Actually, you can play Atari C6. He will answer that. Miha, să conecteze cablul ăla.
C6.
Yeah, because you will go down B6. Then take the call. It's good to win this call. It becomes a seki. Wait, we don't answer that. Make a seki. R14. And then when you connect K18, he dies all over the top. Taking the stone here is nothing because you connect. And he still needs to connect to make a false eye.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it's bigger to kill the top. No. This top left is still larger, so keep this dragon dead. Yeah, kill him. E10. And then K18 if he doesn't play there. Seki was good. From a dead position. It was your turn to come back. Not like in that game. With 120 points donation. Yeah. Exactly. So let me see the score now. Estimate. Wow, weird. It says you lead by 52, but there are several dead groups which are not in the count. So you gotta play Atari and take the 2 stones. J18 and then J17.
Okay.
Actually, Atari, You can't go down. Oh, nice. Take the stone at K19. And then when he connects, it doesn't help him. Because you connect anyway with Atari. Alright, so he died here too. I think you win by 150 points now.
Oh,
well done. Good luck with the next games. And we'll see you tomorrow for my streaming session where we crush the tie gem guys. Alright, all the best. I hope you learn something.
Yeah, thanks so much for the lesson.
Thank you too. Ciao, ciao.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye bye, everybody.
All right, as usual, be sure to support Cornel. Be sure to tune into his stream tomorrow. It's always exciting to watch him play. Even game against high Dons, 3 Dons and plus and etc. I learned so much, especially during the review of the game. I played even and finding out how my opponent had several opportunities to punish my slack moves. So that was pretty eye-opening, actually.